All right, big news coming in on the Speaker's position. We're looking at a big face-off. Voting on Speaker's post, that will begin tomorrow at 11 a.m. Unprecedented move coming in from the Parliament, where the opposition has opposed the Speaker selected by the NDA and has put up their own candidate, which means unprecedented voting that will take place in the Parliament 11 a.m. tomorrow. Speaker's face-off, MPs now to be picking between NDA's candidate Om Birla versus the opposition's candidate K. Suresh. NDA versus the opposition, Birla versus Suresh, over the Speaker's post. Both Birla and Suresh filing their nomination as the Speaker. Let me cut across to all the reactions that are coming in with this twist of events now.
Just now only filed a nomination. It's a party decision, not my decision. You have to ask the party leaders. They will give you details. Whether winning or losing, there is a convention in Lok Sabha. So Speaker will be in the ruling party, or opposition will be the Deputy Speaker. Last two Lok Sabha, they denied us because they said you are not a recognized opposition. Now we are a recognized opposition. The Deputy Speaker is right for us, but they are not ready to give us. Again, till 11:50, we are waiting for the reply from the government side, but they didn't give any reply.
पहले लोकसभा का उपाध्यक्ष कौन होगा वो पहले तय करें, फिर अध्यक्ष के लिए समर्थन मिलेगा। इस प्रकार की राजनीति को हम की निंदा करते हैं और मुझे लगता है कि अच्छी परंपरा ये रहती है कि लोकसभा निर्विरोध एक सर्वसम्मति से अध्यक्ष चुनता, तो लोकसभा की भी मर्यादा अच्छी रहती, सभी पक्ष का उसमें योगदान रहता और स्पीकर वैसे भी किसी सत्तारूढ़ पार्टी या विपक्ष का नहीं होता है, वो पूरे सदन का होता है। वैसे ही उपाध्यक्ष भी कोई पार्टी या दल का नहीं होता है, पूरे सदन का होता है और इससे उसमें सदन की सहमति हो, ऐसे शर्तों के आधार पर कि किसी एक पर्टिकुलर व्यक्ति या पर्टिकुलर पक्ष का ही उपाध्यक्ष हो, वो लोकसभा की कोई परंपरा में नहीं बैठता।
ऐसे में आज़ादी के बाद मुझे तो नहीं याद कि इस तरीके के पद को लेकर चुनाव हो, पर जिस तरीके से विपक्ष की इस बार भूमिका रही है और शर्तों के साथ जिस तरीके से विपक्ष सामने आया है कि आप डिप्टी स्पीकर के पद पर सहमति कीजिए, जबकि हम सब लोग उसके लिए चर्चा के लिए तैयार थे, पर उसके बावजूद शर्त रखना, उस पर अड़ना और इस तरीके से अपनी भूमिका को निभाना मुझे नहीं लगता कि उचित है। बहरहाल जीत सुनिश्चित है, अगर चुनाव ऐसा होता भी है उसमें कहीं कोई शंका की बात नहीं है।
ऐसे जहां तक खड़गे जी का प्रश्न है, एक सीनियर लीडर हैं, मैं उनका सम्मान करता हूं। कल से लेकर आज तक उनसे 3 बार हमारी बात हुई।
हमारे स्पीकर को सपोर्ट कीजिए। ऑपोजिशन, पूरी ऑपोजिशन ने कहा है, हमने सब के सब से बात की है, पूरे ऑपोजिशन ने कहा है कि हम स्पीकर को सपोर्ट करेंगे, मगर कन्वेंशन ये है कि डेप्यूटी स्पीकर ऑपोजिशन को मिलना चाहिए। राजनाथ सिंह जी ने कल शाम कहा था कि वो खारगे जी को कॉल रिटर्न करेंगे। अभी तक राजनाथ सिंह जी ने खारगे जी का कॉल रिटर्न नहीं किया है। तो मोदी जी कह रहे हैं कंस्ट्रक्टिव कोऑपरेशन हो और फिर हमारे नेता को इंसल्ट करा जा रहा है। नियत साफ नहीं है। नरेंद्र मोदी जी कोई कंस्ट्रक्टिव कोऑपरेशन नहीं चाहते हैं, क्योंकि कन्वेंशन है कि डेप्यूटी स्पीकर ऑपोजिशन का होना चाहिए और हमने कहा है, पूरे ऑपोजिशन ने कहा है कि अगर कन्वेंशन फॉलो किया जाएगा तो पूरा समर्थन स्पीकर के इलेक्शन में हम देंगे। यूपीए के समय में हमने दिया था। बिल्कुल। तो मेरा कहना है कि नरेंद्र मोदी जी कहते कुछ हैं और करते कुछ हैं, यही इनकी फॉर्मूला है, यही इनकी स्ट्रेटजी है और इनको ये बदलना ही पड़ेगा।
अगर प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी का बुलडोजर वाला एटीट्यूड नहीं बदलता तो हमें भी अपनी तरीके से संघर्ष करना पड़ेगा। प्रधानमंत्री कहते एक चीज है, करते कुछ और। कल कहा था सहमति का और आज जो उप अध्यक्ष का पद है वो भी वो देने के लिए तैयार नहीं। तो अगर पहले जैसा ही अहंकार बरकरार रहेगा तो हमारा भी लोकतंत्र को बचाने का और सदन की गरिमा को बचाने का संघर्ष बरकरार रहेगा और इसीलिए हमने अपनी तरफ से के सुरेश जी उनको आगे हमने किया है।
All right, let me cut across to Ashutosh joining us, tracking those developments. Ashutosh, what really comes out of this entire election process? Tomorrow, 11 a.m. is when the MPs will be voting between candidates Om Birla and K. Suresh. So what's really symbolic here? If you can tell us, does it assert the strength of the NDA if at all Om Birla is voted? What happens next?
You know, the messaging that is coming out is government has failed to obtain a consensus with the opposition as far as the speaker choice is concerned. And when opposition strongly putting out that this has been a parliamentary convention, that opposition gets a deputy speaker post. And now there is something very undefined line about parliamentary conventions, that there have been a tradition that often the parliamentary conventions have not been followed, which is also a parliamentary
convention. Suresh is just speaking. I'm going to cut across.
So we are eligible for Deputy Speaker also and LOP also. The Deputy Speaker is a convention. There is a consensus and convention.
Away from the convention for decades, we haven't seen this election happen in Parliament for the Speaker's post. So that convention has been broken actually today.
Yes. Convention has broken. Even Pro-Tem Speaker selection also, they have broken the convention.
Okay. For India Today, sir.
All right. So that's K. Suresh, who's just spoken. Of course, he's a candidate for the opposition for Speaker's post. Initially, remember, they had decided to field K. Suresh for Deputy Speaker's position, but that consensus hasn't come in. As per sources we heard within that meeting between the NDA and the opposition demanded the Deputy Speaker's post, but the government refused, saying that decision will be taken only later. Let's now deal with the Speaker's position. To which the opposition refused, saying unless you give us a word that the Deputy Speaker's position will go to the opposition in the House, we will not support Om Birla. And therefore, the deadlock now begins and a face-off with an election for the Speaker's position tomorrow, which was unlikely earlier. Now, with this twist of events, 11 a.m. is the time scheduled for MPs to vote their new Speaker. Ashutosh, who's still with us. Ashutosh, you were saying, please continue on the symbolism of this election, unprecedented one. We usually see, at least for the last decade, we've seen very comfortably a speaker being nominated and not elected.
You know, the factor behind that is the number, the strength that you have in the House. A government in majority and government in coalition have two different dimensions. And what you see, as I said, that parliamentary convention are something very undefined, that even not following or disobeying the parliamentary convention are also being part of parliamentary tradition and the convention. So you often hear from both the sides, be it the ruling party or the opposition, the parliamentary conventions are not being followed. Having consensus is also a parliamentary tradition. Not having consensus and fighting election against each other is also parliamentary convention. So what you see, but more importantly, you know, when we say something, read between the lines, it will be the terms called floor management. Now you have a treasury benches, of course, in a majority with the coalition government. Right opposite to you will be the opposition benches. They are equally in the strength in number. And when that comes, probably the election of the speaker will not be really a challenge. What will be more challenging is called floor management. For an absolute majority, more than 2/3 majority with a good alliance partner number, some floor management skills potentially may not be required, and that have perhaps not been game for at least last one decade, due 2 terms of the NDA government. But NDA 3.0 will have to sail through a lot of turbulent waters, especially when it comes to the floor management. They may pass through the test of the speaker, but the moment the House, assembles for the routine business, you get the bill, you get the issues to debate,